mission. Ground crew, attention. Flight C, returning from bombing mission. Ground crew, attention.
Only two of them back.
We got through all right, sir. Smashed the tankers and the hangar.
Good. What happened to Lieutenant Davis's ship?
I don't know for sure, sir. We were up ahead tearing for home, and Davis cut in on the radio and reported zeros on his tail. Right after that, his radio went out.
Well, get yourself some food and then turn in your reports.
I'm afraid they're lost, sir.
As long as there's gas in the tank, there's still a chance.
Yes, sir.
Well, the boys certainly did a job. Take a look at those pictures.
Nice work.
No use holding up the intelligence report any longer, is there?
I suppose not.
G2, Major Stanlaw. Report on Operation 6W. Mission successful. 2 bombers returned, 1 missing. Yes. Lieutenant Jonathan Davis and crew composed of the following. Co-pilot Lieutenant Jack Sarnoff. Bombardier Sergeant Harold Trask. Radio Sergeant.
Ground crew, attention. Bomber coming in. Ground crew, attention.
Hold that
Bomber
report.
coming in.
Hold it, I'll call you later.
Holy Christopher.
Sarnoff,
Killed in action.
Sergeant Trask,
Killed in action.
Sergeant Blaswell, Sergeant Pettis.
Missing.
Missing?
I'd have never been able to bring the bomber back if it hadn't been for Pettis.
If you want to give us the details now, we're holding up the report.
Kind of hard to explain in an ordinary report, sir. What happened out there is all mixed up with what happened years ago. You see, Pettis and I went to school together. He was a typical slum kid, kicked around from the start. Had a chip on his shoulder against the whole world, and me in particular. It wasn't his fault. His father was in the pen most of the time, and my father was a school principal. Lost track of him after we grew up, until I went in the district attorney's office. Had a few run-ins with him. In my line of work, I could never hang anything on him. One day last year, I went down to Coney Island, where he was running a shooting gallery.
You see, it's as easy as eating cake. Here, let me show you. Get it up there.
Okay.
That's it.
What do I do now?
Squeeze, baby, squeeze.
Oh, Foxy, I thought you were going to teach me.
Oh, the trigger, baby.
I hit it!
A bullseye!
Hit the road.
But Foxy...
Shove off.
Well, of all the sluggy guys...
What do you want, copper?
Sorry about your father, Foxy.
What are you trying to do, salve your conscience?
What happened wasn't my fault. I just took him in for a routine checkup.
Oh, sure. Every time the old man would get a job, you'd show up and they'd bounce him. You never let him forget for a minute that he was an ex-con.
That isn't true.
You hounded him to death. I have a good mind.
Go ahead.
You're a brave muzzler, aren't you?
The gun holds only 7 shots. You knocked down 7 ducks, so...
Very sharp. But you always were.
About your father, Foxy. I had to do a job. Came here to tell you I'm sorry.
And I'm telling you I won't forget. Someday I'm going to get you just the way you got my old man.
The Japs might beat you to it. I enlisted you. So long.
So long, sucker. Nice Chad.
That was Foxy. To him, any guy who'd enlist would be a sucker. They assigned me to Kelly Field. I came out as a flying sergeant. Wanted all the fundamentals, so I volunteered for gunnery school. They sent me to Hagues. That's Harlingen Army Gunnery School, the tip of Texas near the Gulf.
Volunteers, and I'm not going to pull any punches. Your navigator may map your course. Your pilot may take you there. Your bombardier will destroy the objective. But it's up to you, the gunner, to smash the attacking enemy so that your bomber will come home safely. We can't take any chances on you. If you don't make good, you'll be washed out. You're either a good gunner or you're a dead gunner. And the operation on which your ship is sent will die